Hello, and welcome to Wild Wednesdays with Alice. That's me. I'm sorry I haven't recorded in a little bit. It's kind of been a little hectic, and it's been strange, and didn't really feel like recording, and I apologize for that. But we're gonna get back on track now and actually post something every day. So it's Wild Wednesdays. Play random stuff. I have this game called The Deed. I have the sequel to it if you guys want to see it too. It's sort of like a prequel, actually. It's interesting. What is happening? There's doors, loud noise outside. Okay. So it's a game about committing the perfect murder. And we'll play the intro. Have fun, game options of 2, recycling, blah blah blah, Okay. Ooh. Scotland, November 1945. I didn't get very good sleep last night. My name is Aaron Bruce, son of Malcolm Bruce and rightful heir to Dunshill House. I've recently discovered that my tyrant of a father tends to disinherit me in favor of my deranged younger sister. My relationship with my family is strained, to say the least. I decided that the time has come for my sister to be removed from this ghastly equation. I intend to put her out of her misery. Dun, dun, dun. Unfortunately, my sister never leaves the confines of Dunshill House, which makes the matter more complicated. My water. It was apple juice. I drank all the apple juice. And then it became a water bottle. I have not visited the family home in quite some time. I can't bear to be in that hellhole for long. However, my presence on the night of my father's 50th birthday will cause no suspicion. I must choose the timing method of the deed very carefully. Tonight is the night. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Okay. Okay. I hope for the structure. Bloody hell, George. Who has been responsible for maintaining the gardens? Used to be Big Jack Willis, sir. He's been dead almost a year now. I do a little here and there. Can't do much on account of my bad back, though. My sister hasn't offered to help you then? Miss Jennifer isn't really the outdoor type, sir. I know, George. It was a joke. Very funny, sir. Let's go inside before the ocean comes to Dunshill. Dunshill? Am I saying that right, guys? Am I saying that right? Homecoming. Converse with your relatives and search the house for useful objects. Objects are divided into 2 categories. Items of evidence and weapons. You will only be allowed to pick up 2 objects from around the house before dinner commences, so choose wisely. Because I know how to pronounce things, guys. After dinner, you have the chance to plan an item of evidence. If you wish, then commit the murder. There are many ways to do the deed, but only the cunning will succeed. Right. Deed succeed. Hello, doggy. Hello, puppy. Good evening, Mr. Aaron. May I take your coat? That's my dog. Sebastian, can you this way. Good boy. Good boy. He's a good boy. Big pimple. Good evening, Mr. Aaron. May I take your coat? Of course. Yes, take the blasted wet thing off me. You're new, aren't you? Sophia is my name. I recognize you from your pictures, Mr. Aaron. I'm not new exactly. I've been employed by your family for almost a year. It's just that you have never visited before. Big on. Stretch. I have been busy. My work keeps me very busy, unfortunately. I understand I've been away from my family a lot since I started the job. You are here now, and I'm sure you are eager to meet with the others. Your father is in the library on your left, and your mother is in the parlor Which odds are right? Yep. Your sister's upstairs in a room, I think. Thank you. Thank you for your help, Sophia. You're very welcome, Mr. Aaron. I will be in the kitchen preparing dinner. I'll sound the bell when dinner is served. Oh, my recycle bin fell over. Great. Okay. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna find some things. I went through the wrong door. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna walk around. I see you made it, Aaron. Forgive me if I don't stand. Your mere presence has almost given me a heart attack. Hello, Mother. Please sit down if you want to talk properly, Aaron. I don't want to crane my neck looking at you. So we gotta sit down. So, Aaron, you finally managed to make it up here for a visit. Please tell me you aren't just here to cause trouble. I'm here to make amends. No, Mother, I'm not here to cause trouble. Quite the opposite. Oh, our family has been dysfunctional for a long time, and I have to take some responsibility for that. For what it's worth, I apologize for any stress that my behavior has caused you over the years. Oh, I did not sleep well last night. Jeez. Oh my god. Let's see. You'll forgive me if I am a little skeptical about this sudden change in your attitude, Aaron. However, we can get through today without any drama, then I would appreciate it. Have you been up to see your sister yet? She has been going through an unusual, difficult time recently. Will she be okay? You sound worried. Do you think she's serious? I gotta close the window, guys. It's starting to... You're back. Yeah, that's some straw. There we go. Hey, Angel. I love my blanket. Not seen her this bad in a long time. Do you remember that summer when she... with the razor in the bathroom? Yes, I remember. That was the last time I remember seeing her like this. So yes, to answer your question, I am worried. Anyway, you should go and talk to your father if you haven't already. Wish him a happy birthday. Oh, and at least try to sound like you mean it. Okay. Now, what's this say? Even though the familiar musky smell of your father's library fills you with dread as you step inside, you have too many bad memories of this room. Puppy. Chairs for the dog. That's rude. You're terrible. Hello, Father. Apparently I had some food stuck in my throat. I ate a bagel earlier, before we're filming. Your father remains silent for several moments, and a chill seems to pass through the library. When he finally speaks, it is in a quiet and bitter tone. You told me you'd never enter this house again, boy. Why are you here? To see you, of course, Father. Happy birthday. It's obvious why I'm here. I want to put all that unpleasantness behind us and wish you a happy 50th birthday. I almost said 15. Happy? You honestly think this is a happy day for me? Another day when I can watch my life's work crumble into nothing. Another day to see our bloodline slit its own throat. You know how to make me happy. Move back to Dunshill, take your proper place, and do your damn duty. You have to let me live my life. I'm using the hands for your views. I will consider as my sister is put into care. No one will ask me to abuse of your daily insult to the mother. I'm going to be more decent towards me. Secondly, I want my sister to be put into care where she belongs. I cannot live with her insanity for me. You like that one of you obnoxious little shit. Dude, selling out your own blood. What? If she's insane, she probably needs some care. Those are my terms. Well, you know what you can do with your terms. The nerve of you. You're the same snot-nosed brat you always were, boy. Obviously, I didn't give you enough discipline as a child. Sure, if you can't be civil, I will take my leave. See, you are determined to be impossible. I think we had better end this discussion now. You were an impossible one, boy, as always, but I think you're probably right about one thing. This conversation is pointless, and now it's over. Get out of here. Ooh. So mean. The hefty tune of him, so sleepy looking at it. Well, what a nice little puppy. You're a nice puppy. Puppy? 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 Father's best friend, a hunting dog named Beastie. The dog looks at you for a moment, then walks away when it realizes you have no food. I wish for food, nothing more. With the top drawer of the desk, I take a look inside. It seems to be filled with one of the items is the cool leather toss. I'm bad at reading, apparently. English is a weird language, guys. Your father used to beat you when you were a child. Perhaps if you planned in the right place, it might raise questions. We're gonna take it because this dad's a dick, and you should not beat your children. That's terrible. Take the letters out there. Are you sure you want to do that? You can only pick up 2 letters. Yes, I'm sure. Which brings back unpleasant memories. You quickly hide it on your person and close the drawer. Okay. I think we need to find a weapon that. We're gonna leave the rope. Oh, you just also the laundry room is next door, and beyond that, the servants' quarters. It belongs to our father, so we're gonna take that. In order to conceal the ridicule and the person that I've kept your coat on. Gonna have to find something else then. Oh, hello, sir. What can I do for you? You seem quite distressed about something. I do? Well, I'm sure it's nothing you should trouble yourself with. Shouldn't you be helping in the kitchen? No, says that you're pacing around down here while you should be helping the maid in the kitchen. That's just it, sir. The new maid doesn't like me helping her with anything. She's very domineering. She won't even let me enter the kitchen while she's preparing meals. I've tried discussing the matter with your mother, but it's no use. She hasn't been herself lately either. But please don't trouble yourself about it, sir. I probably shouldn't have said anything at all. So this new maid is something of a bully then. Let's reconsider. And what is it, not herself? Ever since your sister's condition has become worse, your mother has become rather cold and withdrawn. Your sister has gone through difficult spells before, but it has never affected your mother quite like this. There's a darkness that I have never seen in her before. I should say no more. Please excuse me, sir. Okay. Belongs to your sister who made us hiding here after that. Short a glass from the mirror would be poetic and work our weapon. That works. Yeah. I know we didn't visit everything. We're just gonna be just like a quick look at it, guys. There's like a bunch of other stuff to do. It's just I don't want to make the video too long by doing everything. So if you want to see more of it once we do this thing, we can always try to blame somebody else for it or do other stuff. And you can tell me if you want more after the video. So again, a bell invites me this time to dinner. It seems. Can't breathe. Dinner served. Dinner is served. Sophia, could you come here a moment? Yes, ma'am? Pour me some more wine. Yes, ma'am. But, madam... Oh, what is it, George? I must protest. It has always been my duty to pour the wine at dinner. Oh, well, I don't want to cause any trouble. Nonsense. What does it matter? George, stop being overly pedantic. I don't know how to pronounce the word. But should you have enough, Mother? Do you let the staff speak to you like that? Come on, let George pour the wine. He just wants to look down your dress. Okay. What? Just let him pour the damn wine, would you? It's his job. You stay out of it, boy. If your mother wants the girl to pour the damn wine, then the girl will pour the damn wine. Of course, sir. My apologies. An interfering little rat, isn't he, Daddy? So that's your sister. Yes, he is. Why can't you ever keep your mouth shut, boy? Perhaps I did speak out of turn when I apologize. Now, don't lose your temperature. Well, then, maybe you wouldn't need to shut his mouth. Perhaps I did speak out of turn. You're right, I'm sorry. I must have had too much wine myself. You'd better not let it happen again. Dude. Sophia, could you come here, please? Yes, Miss Jennifer? I just wanted to say that it was the loveliest meal I've ever tasted. I don't know how you do it, you cunning pixie. You are too kind, miss. Of course I will have tea and cakes for you in the drawing room as usual after dinner. Oh, you are so good to me, you sweet thing. So very, very good to me. I won't have any thank you. I can eat another bite. Well, you weren't offered any, so there. Please, Jennifer, let's all try and be civil. Anyways, let's not forget why we're here today. To celebrate your father's birthday, such a very important occasion for all of us. For us all. You are so dear to us, Malcolm. Happy birthday, Daddy. Indeed, happy birthday, Father. Let's hope it will be one to remember. And it will. Doing the deed. Now it is time to quickly plant any items of evidence you have. To do so, simply enter the desired room and select your inventory. When you are ready, enter the drawing room to do the deed. Ooh. Let's see. Parent Jim has not changed in years. He remains a frozen type of counsel of childhood you would sooner forget. Okay. This is a surreal atmosphere. Your sister's room mirrors of the scissors cover the walls, creating the eerie illusion of a crowded space. Alright. Where do I... Items. Okay, let's see if we can go put it by the bed. The place of this person. You want to put this by the... Yes. It's the ideal location to plant some evidence. The police will definitely search this room thoroughly. Okay. What? No. Gonna go kill the sister now. Angel, once inside, there is no turning back. Yes. See Jennifer staring out of the window ahead of you, lost in whatever strange mood. She hasn't noticed you entered the drawing room. Now is the time. So we're gonna... Items? Weapons. Not a piece of evidence. You may need it. Choose the murder weapon. Broken glass. Your sister cries out in surprise as you grab her from behind you. Quickly muffle those cries with one hand before crushing the shard broken glass against her throat. She struggles valiantly as you cut her throat open, but you manage to hold her in place until Finally, she goes limp. You drop her licensed body to go on broken glass. It's time to leave this room before your deed is discovered. And we're gonna go up this way, down the hall. I think our order is back here. Some deed has been discovered. We can pretend we were coming out of the room in the upstairs hallway. Good evening, everyone. I am Chief Inspector Winston Lewis. I understand that this is a difficult time for your family. You're damn right it is. I want to know what you're doing wasting time in here while my daughter's killer is still out there. Well, Mr. Bruce, we have found no evidence of forced entry and nobody was seen entering or leaving the house. It would seem entirely possible then that the killer is in this room. What? No! That seems highly unlikely, Inspector. Perhaps it is. However, in order to follow protocol, I will have to interview each of you in turn. There was a bug, I'm sorry. Miss Bruce, would you like to meet me in the library first? I suppose so. The interview. Thank you for joining me in here, Mr. Bruce. Sure, this won't take long. Before we begin, I will need to search your person. Best to get those formalities out of the way. Is this really necessary? I'm afraid so. Turn around, please. Now that's out of the way, let's move on to the interview. As you know, I've already spoken to everyone else who was present in the house at the time of your sister's death. I also now have lockjaw hurts, guys. We have also now completed our initial search of the house, but we'll get to that later. Let's start from the beginning, shall we? First of all, we will run through all of your activities since your arrival. Maid says that you and the butler arrived shortly after. Later on, you had a conversation with your mother, Gloria, in the parlor. She told me that you were unusually cordial, something about wanting to apologize and make amends. I was being sincere, yes. I wanted to clear the air between myself and my family. I see. Do you think it's slightly suspicious that you suddenly wanted to sell after all this time? No, I don't think so. Very well, then. She says you spoke briefly about your sister. Apparently, you seem quite concerned about her well-being. We were worried my sister might attempt suicide. I was more worried about my mother's mental state. We were worried my sister might attempt suicide. My mother and I were concerned that my sister might try to take her own life, as she had attempted once before. She had she? I will take note of that. You went to see your father in the library. I understand your conversation became quite heated. Actually, I thought the conversation was civil. I didn't think it was that heated, relatively speaking. Really, apparently even your mother could hear raised voices from the parlor. You discussed the process of moving back to Dunchill. You said you would only move back if for her own well-being. Yes, I wanted her gone from that. I never suggested. For her own well-being, of course. I had her own best interests at heart. She belonged in care. You may be right, Mr. Bruce. However, you seem to be the only one who felt that way. Let's discuss your conversation with the butler. You spoke about your mother's recent moods, yes? You seemed very worried about her. Yes, my mother was having a very hard time dealing with my sister's condition, apparently. It sounded like she had been pushed to breaking point. Interesting. Do you speak to your sister before dinner? No, I did not. No, I did not see Jennifer until dinner. Very well, then. Let's move on to the events that took place during dinner. I understand there was an argument involving the butler. You felt he was being treated unfairly. My father always treats the servants poorly. Someone has to stand up for the servants around here. My family treats them like dirt. Indeed, it was good of you to do so, Mr. Bruce. Now, I need to ascertain your location at the time of your sister's death. Where were you when you heard the maid scream? I was upstairs. on the landing. I was on the upstairs landing. I see, thank you. As I said earlier, we have compiled initial descriptions properly. We found this letter touchless. Well, sir, do you know who it belongs to? Yes, it belonged to my father. Interesting that it should be kept in your sister's room. Was your father ever violent towards your sister? Let's just say he was never one to spare the strap. I see. I am curious about the murder weapon. Broken glass seemed to have come from one of your sisters, and we found the rest of it in the maid's room. It was established that you have been to the servant's quarter this evening. However, we can't rule out suicide, especially given your sister's mental condition and obsession with mirrors. It is all very interesting. I will be completely honest with you now, Mr. Bruce. While some of your behaving has been clear, I can find no cause for any significant suspicion. Also, I regard your father as suspect, even though the evidence is far from conclusive. I am slightly curious about the maid, but I doubt she was involved in this. Despite any question marks about your mother, I don't think for a moment that she did this. Despite her condition, I don't believe your sister committed suicide. Now, as for what happens next, you can go for now, but I would appreciate if you did not leave town. I may have more questions for you later. Though I think I will have some more further questions for your father later. The verdict of suicide seems unlikely, I'm afraid. Woo! Let's see if we did it. Building Inspector Harbor System about you. You were not brought in for further questioning. Your father was taken in front and initially became the prime suspect, but was determined that there was not significant evidence to lead to an arrest. You had gotten away with murder, it seemed. However, you had not given significant reason to suspect anyone else either, and your father harbored suspicion as it owed. Jeez. Some years later, you were surprised to see his obituary in a national newspaper and horrified to learn that he had given his estate and possessions to a trust organization. You had committed this foul act for nothing, and now there was nothing at all to give you comfort in the long night when the demons of your past came to haunt you. Dude, that's... Nothing good comes from murdering people, guys. Nothing good comes from murdering people. Ooh, that was fun. I keep yawning. I'm sorry. I really didn't sleep very well last night. I have work tonight, so I'm probably not going to sleep very well tonight either. But I have tomorrow off, thankfully. So this has been The Deed. You can find it on Steam. It's a pretty fun game. There's a lot more stuff to do. I didn't want the video to be lasting forever. So if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Yay! If you want to see me do more of this, just let me know in the comments, and I can play more of this one. And I have The Deed Legacy. It's the second game in the series, and I think it's before this happens, but it's like his family and stuff, and it's his ancestors. It's weird, but anyways, see you next time. Bye.